So we're going to be talking about the debate last night, and here we go. Bernie Sanders, ruinous 2020 debate showcase why Trump is the most dangerous president in U.S. history. Bernie, look, before we go further into this article, Bernie Sanders, this is just my direct comments to you. You would have done a phenomenal job in 2016 and during this debate, too, if you did not capitulate and bow down to the DNC. If you stood up against election fraud and demanded for election integrity, if you ignored your advisors to play it safe and actually fought harder. I do respect Bernie Sanders for the work that he has done and the people that he has inspired. He has inspired a lot of people to step up and fight back. But in regards to being a commander and leading, Bernie, you failed at this one. You snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, and you could have kept pushing forward. Because what we saw last night was, as I'm going to be coining it now, two old men fighting for a bowl of soup. There's no doubt that Bernie Sanders would have done a fantastic job against Donald Trump, that he would have taken care of him better than Joe Biden did. Joe Biden was stuttering and stammering all over the place. Honestly, you know, even when you have the likes of Ben Shapiro, who even says, look, I don't know what happened last night. I don't know who won, but we all lost. I mean, and it's becoming a common thing, not only amongst people on the right, but on the left and in the center, because we didn't learn a damn thing. So Bernie Sanders was actually on Jimmy Kimmel's show. Now, we can't actually play the video because of YouTube censorship, which is bullcrap in many ways, because like playing a video from Jimmy Kimmel's show, does that mean I'm stealing his show or saying that I'm now Jimmy Kimmel? I mean,
isn't it kind of like a promotion of the show? Like,
yeah, it's free promotion, free press.
If we covered it, we completely fell under the legal guidelines of fair use for news and commentary purposes, but enforcing that's a very different thing.
Yeah. So going further, so Senator Bernie Sanders said the following Tuesday's 2020 debate that President Donald Trump's performance, including his refusal to condemn armed white supremacists, attack on the legitimacy of the election, and rejection of science, showcase why he is the most dangerous president in the history of the United States of America and must be defeated in November. Well, if your heavyweight champion is going to be Joe 30330, Bernie, you need to take off them glasses, rub your eyes, and take a good look at Joe, because that's your fighter. That's your champion. Good luck, Bernie. I respect you. I truly do. But seriously, you have to wonder why Democrats always lose, because hindsight is 2020. No pun intended. So this guy who continues to say he may not lose office, the Vermont senator said in an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live late Tuesday. You want to be shocked, Jimmy? What about learning that you got a guy in office who says, well, maybe I will lose the election, so what? That doesn't mean I'm going to leave office, because, as you know, everything is fraudulent. If I lose by definition the election is rigged. Think about that. Sanders was referencing Trump's false claim, which he has made numerous times in recent weeks, including during the Republican National Convention, that the election is rigged against him due to the increase in mail-in voting driven by the pandemic. If you believe in democracy, Sanders continued, if you believe in the Constitution and the rule of law, Trump has got to go. While Sanders didn't shy away from his disagreements with the Democratic nominee Joe Biden on the Green New Deal, Medicare for All, and other progressive policy issues, the Vermont senator said the difference between the former vice president and Trump on climate change, health care, and other crucial issues are stark and were on full display Tuesday night. No, they weren't, Bernie. Biden said that he's not for the Green New Deal. Biden has said he's still like not. He was going back and forth on whether he was for police reform and defunding the police. Biden was never once acknowledged Medicare for all. Bernie, you're going to bat for a person, for somebody who doesn't care about you, Bernie. Bernie, you're going to bat for a person who is as corporate as they can get. The only difference is that Joe Biden has the mask of neoliberalism on, so that people are comfortable with him and they go back to going to brunch. I have learned nothing from that debate, and I understand why everyone's afraid of a second Trump presidency. I don't want to see Trump get reelected, but when you have somebody like Joe Biden go up against him, and he's not offering any real substantial change, no policy issues, no nothing, well then, why should I vote for Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, your good friend Bernie? What, Bernie, I mean seriously, he's your friend. Tell us, why should I support someone who was all in favor with working with segregationists, who was against busing, who gladly prostituted himself to corporations, who voted for the war in Iraq? I mean, why should I vote for him, Bernie? This guy is going to either fail miserably or barely win. I wish you had more courage to actually stand up and actually fight back against what the DNC did to you, Bernie, because there's nothing you can do to save this flaming wreckage.